27 Dynasty. The Charlotte 49ers coming in this week. And week September 2nd, 1:30 85 degrees, 20% chance of rain. Which Pop Toppins says early mistakes are expected, but the coaching staff is confident in the team ahead of this week's opener. Alright. Tony Diaz, okay, alright. Jalen Cooper, we are at 87 overall. Let's take a look at the schedule this year. We got Charlotte. And next week home versus Stanford. That home and home with Georgia in week 3. So we got to go to Athens. We get Pitt at home. We get a bye. We got Syracuse at, and then this tough stretch right here. Then we got at NC State, at Miami, at Louisville, at Duke, at Georgia Tech. That's 5 games. That's the season right there. And we close out with Clemson and Florida at the crib. Around the nation, what we looking like in week 1? Big games this week. Let's see real quick. Florida at Utah, Miami, Notre Dame, Louisville, Texas A&M, Maryland, Michigan to start the season. Okay. TCU, Duke, West Virginia, Tennessee. Top 25. Suckeyes, Go Blue, Tennessee, USC, Miami, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, Florida, LSU. And in the conference standings, we ain't played no games yet. Wait, Virginia Tech and SMU will play in California. And Wake Forest have played again. Players of the week. Amari Bowens, Ed Blank, Temple. My conference, Whitman Whaley, Haas Henny, and James Sambrello and Nate Sims, both off Kansas Jayhawks. Heisman watch, same as last week. Everybody should be, we ain't gotta check nothing. Alright. Let's get on the field. See what they got. I do something funky on them for the first. Let me see how everybody looks static. Let's tap in.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Florida State Seminoles.
Let's go.
Reese Davis, Davey Holland, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. He has been motivating his team all week, telling them you are just as good as this ACC opponent. They've got upset on their mind, and the players told me they want to be the best version of themselves. They believe they belong on this field, and they can play with the best of the best. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Dynasty changes. This play the longest I done played with a school. I ain't thought about switching or going somewhere else.
The Seminoles kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go on the start of a new season.
It's a lot to keep me interested, and I have not won here yet, so I ain't really had no success here yet either. But
he'll bring it out. It's Davis. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
Pop Toppins.
The 49ers offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. Makes his first start of the season for this team, hoping to get things started with a W. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
See, they ain't got to this bug yet. Maybe I should alert them that depth chart changes don't always hold. Cause I'm sick of the Seer. He been here too long. I had one with the freshman, Clay. I guess I'll suck me and I'll fuck it. But he better be on the field. I ain't finna fuck with that. Okay, he did.
Let's take just a minute and talk about Sharp. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just working.
Finding some room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston.
Why do they got these
They
jerseys
stop
on?
him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
To the air, it's Webster. Grabs it in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. All right, guys, let's talk about Sharp. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
So Florida
Dave
State's
Boyce.
offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this
Four-star
one.
freshman quarterback
There's the
out of
explosive
South
Jalen
Carolina.
Cooper. This is a guy that they have high hopes for this season at the wide receiver position. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's the give off the left side. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
That's caught. It's Moses. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big plays down the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run.
Way to play, Dave.
He's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
Way to play, Dave.
You've got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
My goal is to win the Heisman
And
with
the
Dave
Seminoles
Boyce.
have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap,
I
itching
gotta
to
play with
fire
this ass
downfield.
line, man.
With the
Let's go,
catch,
let's go,
it's
let's go.
Moses. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower
I
going,
just
man.
remember
They've
I
had
got
some
5
serious
road
backs
games
over the
in a row
years
for the freshman
at Florida
quarterback.
State, and you think about all the talent, all
Like,
the
just realize
swag
that.
over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to.
Good offensive line.
Finds his tight end. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Whistle sounds, but they get a timeout called just before the delay of game.
That was on me.
After
That was
using
on
an
me.
early one, 2 left for them to spend. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver.
Do I got
Lost the
anything?
fire on 2nd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
I get a comeback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout.
There you
Working
go,
that left
Freshie.
side.
Way to play, Dave. Way to play, Dave.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Quick
Let's
completion
go.
to the right. Turning it on. Got some room in
And we
the
back
goal
on
line.
that.
And the catch
We back on
into
that.
the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
All right. Now the more I play it, try to get in here, and like even go through the transfer portal, and I got some real players on the team, but these ain't original players that's in Florida State. Like the more I start to shape the program, the more fun the game is for me.
To match the score on this drive. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Webster. Pressure coming.
Got him.
Got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope.
This little jersey snafu gave me a...
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Makes the catch now for just a little bit of daylight. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give on the option. Plows through the defense. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You're going to stop the run
Try to
game,
drag
you
it to the
better
other
be
side.
physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right.
Let's go. Let's go. Give me another one. Give me another one.
And they take it in for 6
Oh,
more
you
points.
running with the Heisman.
Man, make it a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
Two tutties. What a
Lining up to
debut
tack one more onto that lead.
for the freshman.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out.
It was a dart, too.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
Okay.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The inside handoff. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I got to play with my guy.
Looking to throw, it's Webster. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
His name Mama Call him play. Come on, Mama Call him.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the
Mama
second.
Call. All right.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Now the play fake. Here's a hit, and it's a sack.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now, can I get P back there?
And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. Quick step and go. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll go right back to him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
It'll be 3rd and long.
All right, Freshie. Read it.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That was a good deal. Are we going for it?
The Seminoles will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
From the gun, the ground game. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense, picking up so many 1st downs?
So
It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone, it's Daniels. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
What?
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it.
So obviously they have a connection.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
The Noles line it up with a 1st and goal. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
I could have just run it to them.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still 1st and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Here on the 49ers sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Right back to the well. Could be an alley. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Scanning the field, it's Webster. Got it set up on the outside.
Oh, come on.
Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The 49ers will line up to punt it away.
Looks like it's getting lighter out there.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Wide
open.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
I didn't need to take the
Timeout is called.
time.
They got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They're down to one timeout left in the half. the play fake on first down to throw. Got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got him. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Wide out trying to get it in.
Great
Touchdown,
catch.
Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
That was a good grab.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Webster. It's on target and complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. They've been over. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Charlotte. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football, though.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before
Right,
they can create some
hold on.
momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half?
And the Noles want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Moses. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the back. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down.
Man, that's a really fun toy to have. When you can go 5 wide and use your running back, man, and make them have to cover him with a bigger body. A guy that he's faster than, but a guy that can now run routes. And you see these running backs, man, they've developed so well in their route running. Nice route, on the same page with this quarterback. They have a nice connection right there.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got the tight end. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this
I'm trying
first
to play
half.
smart football all year
And the Seminoles
and
send
not
out the punt unit. Getting
let
our
my
first look of the
emotions
afternoon at the punter.
make me do dumbass shit. Like, go for it.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Dropping back, it's Webster. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under fire. Heaves it on the run. Leaping grab for a big gain. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look in on Iowa State, taking on the number 8 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Cyclones trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's... Back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
The 49ers will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Seminoles head coach at the half. He is thrilled with the performance of his young quarterback. We told you before the game, this is his first start, first everything, and he has shown up big time. Coach said, I want him to continue playing just like this. Keep his head down, be composed, but continue to put up those big numbers we saw in the first half. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way,
half,
offense is penalized. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's 2nd in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Good.
Let's go, way to play, Dave.
They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Just feeds the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently.
I thought I was going to
and just
clear that out
wedges
up
it
there.
ahead a bit before he's brought down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab.
Whoa.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Daniels. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Knowles. Gets it into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown in this game and his 3rd on the season. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
All right, you got one more drive. Get over 300. And then it's over with.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner is stopped.
Oh, why they keep putting him back in the
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
And the 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Webster. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I'm trying out some of these
really nice catch by the tight end. Throwing his mitts up there and catching the football.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll try to run for it.
Damn.
He'll have enough for the
I didn't
first
play
down, and
Dynasty
they
this
stop him
right.
at the 45.
I played the
This
scoreboard.
offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The 49ers are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
To the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass. This one's complete.
Come on.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And they
That's
get
it
him
for
down.
Freshie. Way to play
We
Dave.
love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to try to get it himself. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
Quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Those are backups.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And, guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Niners!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. How about that last drive?
All right, Chad, come in here and just be a pro.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Catch in the middle, it's Gregory. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibbs. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Now on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Smart football.
The Seminoles line up and run it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They'll start this drive with a pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside away.
Oh, come on. That was a tackle.
Makes it past the marker. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. There's never a good time for it, but, man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. Makes a grab past the marker. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but, man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end.
Oh, my God. I hate him trying to get over there to the
We'll
ball.
see what that's all about.
And he's picking in.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. And, guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Big sack. This defense all over it.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Got his man. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Fears the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field. You get a 4th and goal situation. The offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Gashing the D on the right. They'll move the chain after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
Elite speed. That's what you pay $220 NIL for.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Might be changing the route. Trying play action. Got his man down the middle. Now with a great opportunity, they pick up the 1st down. They got it at the 40.
I love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. You know the defense is expecting you to run the football, and you just did it the previous play. So on that 3rd down, you dial up the play action and keep the chains moving.
And the Noles with the 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I'll tell you what, man, the defense really needed a play. They had to have something go right. Down by 2 possessions, they do what they haven't done in this football game. They forced the turnover, now set their offense up to hopefully get right back in this football game.
Super down.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Down.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.
Smart football.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
No turnovers. A very clean game. One 35 yards of offense. I think we just made the AD happy. That was one of our goals. 21, 23, 282. Way to play, Dave. He got banged up in the first half, so that kept his carries low. Ball down. That's it for this one. I did my recruiting already. Let me just double check. Oh, I don't think I got my recruit out. First. I think this is the catch you on the next one. Catch you on the next one. Sim Sideline signing out. Peace.